Namaskaram everyone, this is Sangeeta and I'm making a home video here to answer a question that our dear Camilla from Italy has asked me regarding the Bija mantras. So a few of you were not aware that these Bija mantras that are, the chakra Dhara Bijas, Lang, Vang, Rang, Yang, Hang, Ang, Om, are just pronounced with what Dr. Ananda described as a nasal twang. So the nasal twang is a cerebral sound. Cerebral means that the tip of the tongue travels up and goes between the soft and the hard palate. Some of you also asked, is this the Kechari mudra, where the full tip of the tongue rolled backwards? And yes, partially that is it. We want to connect the bottom of the oral cavity, so the tongue really, with the top of the oral cavity, which is the base of the skull, on which we have the sella turcica, or we have the seat of the hypothalamus and the pituitary gland. When we bring the tip of the tongue up and connect, it looks, and I'll leave it at that, but it looks like the hood of a serpent, yes, backwards or forwards. And so we bring the sound up and we stimulate all of the glands in the skull that are tucked into the skull, but also we vibrate the powerful bone structure of the skull. And we know that by conduction, by bone conduction, the vibration of the body is absolutely beneficial for our overall health. So there is a physiological aspect to it. There's also a metaphysical aspect to it, which is that all of the mantras, whether they are the Dhara Bija mantras, the Dala Bija mantras, or the mantras of the Devatas, for example, Gang Ganapataye, these are all pronounced with this Anuswara Bindu, or the Chandra Bindu. They are pronounced so that we bring our energies, our prana up, we pull it up and we allow it to leave and resonate over the top of our physiological body, beyond the spinocerebral system. So yes, so Camilla, the question is yes. Camilla was asking me, Camilla was saying that she's chanting now the Om Hum Hanumate Namaha for Hanumanji. And so this hum, yes, she was asking, you were asking Camilla, is this also a hum? Yes, that is also a hum. So every time we can, every time you see the Sanskrit, what you can do is that you can always look in the Sanskrit form, which we should become more familiar as we go along. Look at the Sanskrit. If the Sanskrit, and make sure you source it from good sources, in which case, if you see the Chandra Bindu over any of the phonemes of the Sanskrit, that is a nasal twang cerebral sound. And that means that the energy of that particular formula, that mantric formula, requires and allows for us to bring the energy up and to offer it to the divine. Okay, so I hope this answers a bit. Thank you so much, Camilla, for asking the question. Please ask questions. We will be creating these videos also for those of you who ask questions in writing on Facebook. Dr. Ananda is answering them, as you see. So thank you so much, and we'll see you soon.